Reaction is pouring into these new restrictions. Police agencies are still raising concerns about conducting random roadblocks, but in certain areas, enforcement has already begun. CTV's Allison Hurst is live at Horseshoe Bay. And Allison, that's one spot where staff are already acting on the new orders.
Yes, as of this morning, if you are getting on a ferry to head to Vancouver Island, you are likely asked a number of new questions to make sure your trip was essential. Planning to board? You better have an essential reason.
We are empowered to deny travel.
If it doesn't meet the government guidelines to travel.
We're going to be asking some additional questions to ascertain their reason for travel.
It's based on the honor system, so no proof necessary, and impacts 6 routes, mostly between the Lower Mainland and Vancouver Island.
Brilliant. Excellent.
If you're, following the protocols and stuff like that, I don't see why people shouldn't be allowed to go on a little trip.
We've had so many warnings. We've had over a year of warnings about this, and now finally, here we are.
When it comes to booking hotels, customers may also be asked new questions or see updated rules online. But
our hotel sector and the accommodation sector actually is not the enforcer. We're the educator. There is a directive from government on what the residents of British Columbia are responsible to do, and they're responsible for complying with the order.
The province is also working with the tourism sector on Airbnbs.
I understand that if you're Airbnb relying on the business for your place, and obviously it's clearly as important. Now is not the time to encourage people to come out to British Columbia.
The order also calls for police roadblocks, similar to counterattack stops during the holidays when looking for drunk drivers.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight?
In a statement, the National Police Federation says it remains concerned about the safety and ongoing lack of clarity of the province's proposed police enforcement of its COVID-19 related travel ban within BC. It believes officers may be put at risk and wants to engage in the decision and order being developed.
And Allison, what about the Sunshine Coast? Because of course that is still part of Vancouver Coastal Health.
Right, and no additional questions are being asked on that route, Mi-Jung. Mark Collins says that if they wanted to make any changes, it's up to the province. Even though it's an island and a very popular holiday destination, it's still part of coastal health, as you mentioned, and therefore it's part of the Lower Mainland region. Now, as of the those 6 routes that are being impacted in those questions, there's no need to prove your answers. Again, there's no need to give a reason for why you're heading there. You don't have to prove that, you just have to explain it. So they're really depending on people to tell the truth. Mi-Jung.
All right, thank you, Allison.